I never thought I'd say this, but it's really hot. It's really hot in the middle of Iowa in the middle of February.
I'm Calvin Schlock. I live in Des Moines, Iowa, and I am going to take Alexander around Des Moines and describe some things, and they're true to the best of my knowledge. So they took this old fire department from the 80s and that had been shut down, and then they rehabbed it, and so now the bottom floor has a fancy restaurant, and then it has an art exhibition area throughout the back, a coffee shop, comic book, and shake malt shop in the front. And then they teach classes for the community in the top. Everything from computers, basic computer usage to dance. The difference between this and a regular antique shop is that a lot of this stuff was found and then rehabbed into its present form. A lot of young people go buy their coffee, come up here and browse and look for stuff that someday they might be able to afford. So the Capitol building was designed with the U.S. Capitol in mind. It's supposed to be an impressive structure. It's the only state capitol with gold domes on it in the United States, and they went ahead and built it on top of one of the highest points in Des Moines on purpose, so you could see it from just about anywhere in Des Moines. This area is underground, and the whole purpose was that they could take cold air down here and funnel it up and cool down the rest of the structure. So I was the chief clerk's page, and the chief clerk's page sits behind that wall and helps arrange different things. I got phone calls, everything from my garbage didn't get picked up, which is not a state matter, to things that are maybe a little bit more prestigious, like taking the laws that are passed and properly communicating to the Senate chamber that they were passed. On one of the days where we had to come in for individual assignments, I locked my keys in the car while it was running. And I was really upset about this, that I would make such a boneheaded decision. I ended up being only 15 minutes late. But what turned out to be was that the chief clerk at the time, Betty Soner, heard about that, and she was like, that's something I would do, I want him. In the 60s or the 70s or 80s, whenever they banned smoking in here, they had to go up and clean the tar off of all the lights up there. And this room became 3 times as bright.
Who would have thought actually being in Des Moines, Iowa in the middle of winter, 1 February, it's actually like mid 60 something degrees. So go figure, it's like Hammock City.
I'm Sophie. I'm Hannah. I'm Lily. I'm Gabrielle. We're going to the sculpture garden in Des Moines, Iowa.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tune in next week when I explore abandoned buildings in Omaha.